Yo, what is up, Sexy Beast, Crazy Rabbit here, and you guys seem to really like the how to make Tombstone Soda or Tombstone Soda 2.0 video, whatever I titled it. I really can't remember, even though it was just the other day. You guys seem to really enjoy that video, and actually someone left it in the comments. I think it was Epicness of Donuts said, hey, do Who's Who next, and I was like, yeah, I don't like Who's Who, it's a piece of shit, how can we make this thing better? So I sat down, I got my pen and got my paper, and I was like, alright, let's come up with some ideas. I can only think of two, because when I think of like these perks and how to make them better, I kind of want them to be relating to the name and sort of fit in. So like, for Who's Who, I don't want it to be like, okay, you buy Who's Who and all of a sudden you can throw fireballs. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That has nothing to do with Who's Who and like the whole cloning thing. That doesn't really fit in. So I really can only think of two ways to change Who's Who, and they really aren't that much different than what we have now, but they are an improvement in my opinion. Alright, so the first way is very similar. At random points, a clone will appear, and he's basically like the Civil Protector. He's going to have a gun, but he's going to have whatever you have. He's going to have your exact loadout, and he's going to appear and help you fight zombies. Now, how do we get this guy to appear? Well, I think that he should be activated by you. You should be able to activate him whenever you want, to an extent. There's going to be limits here. We don't make it too OP. So I think you should be able to activate it, and then he survives, so he has like maybe 2 or 3 times your health, so he actually lasts a while. He has whatever guns you have, so if you have like the wolf bow, he's going to have the wolf bow with the same amount of ammo you have, and he's basically going to kill zombies, and all the zombies are going to be attracted to him. Sort of get where I'm going at? He's a clone of you, so the zombies don't know who's who, so they're all going after him, and he's just going to waste all your ammo, and then eventually he's going to die. So if you want to call him back into the game, maybe you have to get a certain amount of headshots, or maybe you have to actually get a certain amount of kills for this perk to recharge, and then you can actually call in Who's Who again. So if you have Who's Who with the little perk icon in the bottom left, maybe once it's fully charged, it glows, so that we actually know, hey, I got my clone ready for whenever I need him. This will be very helpful if you need to pick up a friend, or if you just want to kill some zombies faster, or if you need to do something during the middle of a round. You just call out your clone. He's got like 2 to 3 or 4, I don't know, however many times more health than you do. He has all your weapons, and he has monkey bombs if you have monkey bombs, and he can use them all. But eventually he will die once he runs out of ammo, or once the zombies actually corner him. I feel like this will be an awesome improvement to Who's Who, and it's just much simpler. Now I don't exactly know how to make it like less OP, or if it's even OP, or like to nerf it, or to make it stronger, or to buff it. Words. I don't know really how to balance it all out. That's Treyarch's job. But that's the basic concept. You can call out a clone, he has your exact loadout, the zombies all go after him instead until he dies, then they start going after you. Now you can activate it whenever you want, but it's a recharge thing, so once you activate it and he dies, you have to actually recharge it somehow before you can activate it again. Alright, this next idea doesn't really take the clone aspect of Who's Who, it mainly takes the aspect of going down. So we all know what Who's Who does. If you go down, a clone of you appears, and you can either go revive your former self, which is down, or you can survive as your clone, and then therefore you start off with nothing. So I never really liked that, and I didn't really think anybody else liked that. I just really wasn't a Who's Who fan. I never really liked the idea of having like another quick revive in the game, so to say. So this idea sort of takes that concept of going down and a clone appearing, and changes it up a little bit to make it more interesting and more fun. So as soon as you go down, you turn into a zombie. You immediately stand back up, and you're a zombie, and all you can do is melee attack. And as soon as you go down, whatever zombie killed you immediately runs away. So as soon as you go down, all the zombies run away, but whatever zombie killed you is glowing red. And maybe as soon as you turn into a zombie, you have to wait like 5 seconds, or maybe there's like 5 seconds before you actually turn into the zombie, and then as soon as you're turned into a zombie, you have a certain amount of time to actually find the zombie that killed you. And remember, the zombie that killed you is going to be glowing red. You have to find the zombie that killed you, and once you find him, you have to actually kill him. And the only attack you can do is melee, so maybe you have to actually like double swipe the zombie that killed you. And once you do this, you immediately respawn with everything you had. So it's sort of like a protection against going down. It's very similar to how Who's Who originally was, to where if you go down, a clone appears and can save you, but this is a little bit different. So as soon as you go down, you turn into a zombie, you have to find the zombie that actually killed you or put the finishing blow on you, kill him, and you immediately respawn. And there is a time limit to how long you can actually search for the zombie, and the zombie's not going to be hiding. They're just all going to start running around the map, and there's only 24 zombies, so it would be pretty easy to find the zombie that actually killed you. And if you do not find the zombie in time, so I'm just saying like 30 seconds. So if you don't find the zombie in 30 seconds, you immediately would die, or whatever you would do. So if you had quick revive, you would immediately die and then get revived. If you didn't have quick revive, it's game over. So this is basically like a protection for going down in a way. It's sort of like Quick Revive 2.0, but it's a little bit different. It's mainly a different way of looking at the original Who's Who, because I like this idea. It's sort of like the original Who's Who, but it changes up a little bit so it's less complicated and just less boring. I didn't really like the original Who's Who, wasn't really that fun, but this one I feel like is pretty interesting. As soon as you go down, you turn into a zombie, you have to find the zombie, who was the zombie that killed you, you have to find him, kill him, you immediately respawn back in with all your stuff. Of course, obviously without this perk, because you don't want to make it too OP. So I'm very curious to know, what did you guys think of these ideas, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace!